Welcome to The Grounded Leader, Ayurvedic Wellness for leaders who want to succeed from a place of balance. A podcast where ancient practices meet ambitious goals to help you operate with strength, clarity, and grounded intention. I'm your host, Shweta Vikram, an Ayurvedic doctor, trauma informed yoga teacher, award winning author, mindfulness coach, corporate wellness speaker, adjunct professor, and a lifelong student of what it really means to lead with clarity, purpose, and peace. Each week, we'll explore holistic wellness, how to excel in authentic leadership, and live with balance and purpose. Let's dive in. Today's episode is called Rooted to Rise: Why Ayurveda and Mindfulness Are Non-Negotiable for Today's Leaders. In this episode of The Grounded Leader, we explore why Ayurveda and mindfulness aren't just nice to haves, they are essential frameworks for modern leadership. In a world that glorifies speed, productivity, and mental overload, leaders need a deeper operating system, one that aligns the body, mind, and purpose. Enter Ayurveda and mindfulness. Now, drawing from ancient wisdom and modern workplace realities, we look at how intentional living, seasonal awareness, and nervous system regulation can help leaders lead with clarity, resilience, and compassion, all without burning out. So, why do we need a new leadership paradigm? In the corporate world, I've seen too many high performing leaders crash. I was one of them. Not because they weren't smart or dedicated, but because they were disconnected from their own bodies, emotions, and internal rhythms. We've been conditioned to lead from the neck up, focus on results, stay productive, push through. But that model is crumbling. Leaders are burning out, creativity is shrinking, and nervous systems are maxed out. Ayurveda and mindfulness invite us into a different way. One where the quality of your presence is your true power. One where your body and mind are allies, not obstacles. What's not working? The burnout epidemic, decision fatigue, and emotional reactivity in leadership. The gap in leadership development: we teach strategy, but not self regulation. Leadership isn't just about output, it's about presence, alignment, and vitality. So, how does Ayurveda support sustainable leadership? The Ayurvedic doshas, they are your leadership blueprint. So in Ayurveda, the three doshas, there are three of them, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. They represent different mind-body types, each with their own leadership superpowers and stress triggers. Think of them as your inner operating systems. Understanding them can help you lead with more self-awareness, clarity, and resilience. Vata leader, the visionary. Vata is made up of elements air and space. The leadership style is more creative, innovative, big picture thinker, impromptu. Strengths: visionary ideas, quick thinking, dynamic energy, and out of the box solutions. When imbalanced, scattered focus, anxiety, overcommitting, and many of them also end up having constipation. What grounds them? Structure, routines, clear communication, rest. Vata leaders light up in the brainstorming sessions, but they need help sticking with the execution. Pitta, the strategist. Pitta dosha is made up of elements fire and water. Leadership style: driven, focused, results oriented, and they're also extremely loyal. The strengths: strategic thinking, goal setting, decisiveness, high performance, ability to meet and beat all deadlines. But when Pitta leaders are out of balance, there's impatience, perfectionism, irritability, burnout, workaholism. What balances Pitta leaders? Cooling off. And I mean that literally and emotionally. Play, empathy, and delegation. Pitta leaders are engines of productivity, but they need to cool down before they burn out. Kapha dosha. The Kapha leaders are your stabilizers. Kapha is made up of elements earth and water. The leadership style: grounded, nurturing, loyal. Strengths: consistency, compassion, calm under pressure, and team building. Kapha leaders are your people you can call at 2 a.m. and still feel safe and seen. When out of balance, they're obstinate, completely resistance to change is something that you'll feel. Lethargy, avoidance, excessive attachment. What energizes them? Movement, inspiration, accountability, lightness. Kapha leaders create trust and harmony, but they need help embracing change and momentum. So, why do these Ayurvedic doshas matter for leaders? Knowing your dosha helps you lead from your strengths, recognize your stress signals, and create a personalized roadmap for energy, performance, and presence. It's less about labeling and more about leading in rhythm with your nature. Each dosha has gifts, but out of balance, they become liability. Vata will burn out and be, unable to focus. Pitta lashes out. Think of that sharp tongue, mean person. Kapha checks out, that person who is completely disconnected or obsesses about even a tissue box should not be thrown out. Ayurveda teaches us that leadership isn't one size fits all. It's seasonal, rhythmic. It's about knowing your constitution, your imbalances, your energy cycles, and working with them, not against them. See, when you're anchored, you're not reactive. You respond from wisdom, not exhaustion. Quick check in. Take a moment, ask yourself, what season am I in right now? In nature, in my body, in my leadership. Let that awareness guide how you show up today. Mindfulness isn't woo, it's wisdom. Mindfulness is paying attention to the present moment without judgment. And leadership that translates to emotional intelligence, better decision making, and stronger relationships. We've all been in meetings where someone is physically present but energetically absent, or leaders who react from ego, not intention. Mindfulness helps you pause, it helps you breathe, it helps you choose your response. Research shows that mindfulness increases focus, reduces stress, and improves empathy, all critical traits for effective leadership. Simple ways to practice mindfulness as a leader. Begin the day with 3 deep breaths before checking your phone. Take one mindful break with no screens. Use transitions between meetings to check in with your body. Practice gratitude before ending the day. These aren't just self care rituals, they're leadership tools. Mindful leaders build trust, inspire calm, and foster innovation. Simple tips if you're looking for just those quick 2-minute tips to integrate mindfulness in real time: breath, body check ins, intentional pauses. Being a grounded leader isn't about perfection, it's about practicing presence. Ayurveda helps you understand your inner landscape, mindfulness helps you stay with it. Together, they create the fertile soil for wise, compassionate, and sustainable leadership. If today's episode spoke to you, share it with a fellow leader or colleague. Let's build a new leadership culture together, one that values vitality, integrity, and inner awareness. And don't forget to grab a copy of the free Ayurvedic sleep guide, which is in the show notes, which helps you create a dependable sleep routine and, as a result, perform better as a leader. Basically, it helps you get started with your own daily rhythm. Until next time, stay grounded and lead from within.